What's up, Dank Memers? We're back with the Doki Dokis of Literature Clubs, and I'm finally recording in full screen again. Actually, the game, it, uninstalled for, I don't even know what reason. It, literally, I was so scared that I lost all my progress, but I didn't. But it seems like, me uninstalling it actually helped. What was I saying? It made it so I could record in full screen again. Okay. Uh, let's see. We already went through this. You never know when. Who am I talking to? Yeah. Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. We also looked through the game files and stuff. We're doing Yuri, so let's just go to Natsuki. Yeah, just as I thought. Come on, I'm not stupid. I know how much time you've been spending with Yuri. It's obvious that you care more about impressing her than trying to improve your own writing. Try to put it bluntly, it's kind of a pathetic. Why are you even in this club? Honestly, I thought getting a new member would help get everyone get more involved together, not exclude each other even more. This is such a stupid activity anyway. Look, I'm not in a good mood today, and I just really don't feel like talking right now. Please go away. Okay. I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? This one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Even her hands are sweaty. That makes me so happy. It's so amazing to feel like I'm valued. Everything that you write is a treasure to me. I hurt pounds just holding it. I want to write a poem about this feeling. Is that bad? I'm not being weird, right? No, you're totally being weird. I'm having a harder time than usual concealing my emotions. I'm kind of embarrassed, but right now I just want you to read my poem too, okay? Ah, this is so long and the handwriting's awful. Wheel. A rotating wheel turning on axis, grinding, what is that? Linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dock ship, a freaking. I'm gonna need to Google a translation of this because I can't read it. Expanding universe. Yeah, whatever. I'm not reading it. Doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind's been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. I don't know what that means. That is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping, and I just really like the way it writes. So I wrote this poem, with it. And now you're touching it. I'm okay. What did I just... Can we pretend this conversation never happened? You can keep the poem, though. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah. A dream. I was wandering in an abandoned warehouse at night. I was lost, looking for an exit. I just wanted to go home. I came upon a huge empty room. Its ceilings and walls beyond the deep blackness. My steps were quick in order to hurry to the other side, or to a wall, anything. Suddenly, the ground was no longer beneath my feet. I stepped into a hole of intermediate width. I fell for a good 5 seconds before crashing into warm water. Figuring out which way was up, I surfaced myself. The air was humid, and the sounds of my splashing reverberated endlessly. My vision was completely swallowed by the dark. With one hand, I could feel the damp metal wall of the container. My lungs were already getting tired. Okay, everyone, we're all done reading each other's poems, right? Yeah, I barely got to read anything, dude. We have something we need to go over today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. It's about the festival. Well, sort of, do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we could put anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last minute preparations. Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? Look, I know everyone's been a little more lively ever since blah 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 joined, and we've started with some club activities. But this isn't the time for us to become complacent. We still only have 4 members, and the festival is our only chance to find more, you know? What's so great about getting new members anyway? We've already had enough to be considered an official club. More members will just mean everything gets noisier and more difficult to manage. Natsuki, I don't think you're looking at this the right way at all. Don't you want to share your passion with as many people as you can? To inspire them, to find the same feelings that you brought here in the first place? The Literature Club should be a place where people can express themselves like they can't do anywhere else. It should be a place to so intimate that you can never want to leave. I know you feel that way too. I know we all do. So that's why we should work hard and put something together for the festival, even if it's something small. Right? Oh, come on. You can't take advantage of him to agree with you just because he doesn't know how to say no to anything. Look, Monica, do you really think any of us here joined the club with other people in mind? Yuri never even talked until Shaheer joined. As for me, I just like it better here than I do home. And Shaheer isn't even passionate about literature in the first place. And that's everyone. Sorry, but you're really the only one who's interested in finding new members. The rest of us are fine like this. I know you're present and all, but you should consider our options for once. Damn. Monica's clearly taken aback by Natsuki's words. That's not true at all. I'm sure Yuri and Shaheer want to get more members too, right? I don't know about Yuri, but I'm kind of indifferent. If I showed as much enthusiasm as Monica wanted, then I would probably be lying. Still, if it's up to me to rescue this situation, no. Natsuki's right, isn't she? This club, it's nothing more than a place for a few people to hang out. Why did I even think that everyone saw it the same way as I did? But that doesn't mean that we're against getting new members or anything. Shaheer, why'd you even join this club? What are you hoping to get out of it? Well, that's not something I could really be honest about, is it? In fact, if I remember, you weren't even given a choice not to join. Monica sits down and stares at her desk. What's the point of all this anyway? What if starting this club was a mistake? Now you've done it, Natsuki. What? Me? I just spoke my mind. Is it a crime to be honest? It's not about being honest. It's about word choice. Besides, you have no right to speak for everyone else in the club like that. You don't understand at all. I just want a place that feels nice to hang out with a few friends. Is there a problem with the club being that for me? There aren't any places like that for me. And now Monica wants to take it away from me. She's not taking anything away. No. It's not the same. It won't be the same with the direction she wants to take it. If I wanted that, then I could have just joined any other stupid club. But this once, I mean, at least for a little bit of time, things were nice. I'm going home. I feel like I don't belong here right now. Oh, this is bad. I don't know what to do. Well, do you have an opinion on the festival? I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent, I guess. Who cares about that obnoxious brat? I mean, I like how nice and quiet the club is right now. And I'm just happy with you here. But still, I'm the vice president. It's not right for me to ignore my responsibilities like that. Nobody would cry if she killed herself. I should do my best to consider everyone's perspective and make the decision that's right for the club. But what about you? What do you want to get out of this club? Hot woman. Whammon. Yuri repeats the same question as Monica. I decided giving an indirect answer is better than nothing. I think the most important thing is for everyone to get along, and for the club to provide something that you can't get anywhere else. I don't think it's about how many members, but rather the quality of each member. That's what will end up making the literature club a special place. I see. I really agree with you. Each member contributes their own qualities in a special way. With each change in members, the identity of the club as a whole will change too. Oh god, her eye is still bleeding. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. Stepping out of your comfort zone once in a while. So if you would like to help Monica with the festival, then I'm on your side as well. Alright. Well, maybe we can all talk to Natsuki tomorrow. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I know things were a little awkward yesterday, but I feel like you deserve to know that I still think you're a wonderful vice president. And also a wonderful friend. Monica. I want to do everything I can to make this best club ever. Okay? Me too. Yeah. Let's all go home for today. We'll talk about the festival tomorrow. Okay. I look forward to it. Shall I go? Please don't take this the wrong way, but I'm going to chat a little bit with Shaheer before we leave. Just to see what he thinks of his time here and all that. It's important to me as president. Yuri looks a little troubled, but she doesn't protest. Okay. I trust your judgment, Monica. In that case, I'll see the two of you tomorrow. See you tomorrow. Monica waves as Yuri exits the classroom. Ew. Things have been a bit hectic lately, haven't they? I just want to make sure that you're enjoying your time at this club. I really hate to see you unhappy, and everything's turning static. I feel kind of like I'm responsible for that as president, and I really do care about you, you know? I don't like seeing the other girls give you a hard time with how mean Natsuki is and everything, and you're being a little bit, you know. Sometimes it feels like you and I are the only real people here. You know what I mean? But it's weird, because in all the time you've been here, we've hardly gotten to spend any time together. I mean, I guess it's technically only been a couple days. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something weird. There are just some things I've been hoping to talk about with you. Things I know only you could understand. So that's why... Wait, not yet. No, stop it. Welp, she ran out of time. Okay. I don't even really care anymore. I'm just gonna... What is going on right here? Has that happened before? Well, shoot. I'm trying now to... I was being a little too non-carry. Crap. No. Okay. Oh, what was that? Okay. You saw in the corner. Monica jumped a little bit. Does that mean you can actually, like, get Monica? It's like, it's a secret, though. It's a secret. And there's, like, only one word that actually, like, works for her, like, on each page or something. Hi! I've been waiting for you. Are you ready to continue reading? I brought my best tea today. Monica, I told you not to... Ugh. Is she really late again? Inconsiderate as usual, Natsuki. Excuse me? Must you always interrupt my conversations with your incessant yelling? What are you talking about? You say that like I do on a regular basis or something. I just wasn't paying attention, okay? I'm sorry. Seriously, what's gotten into you lately? Me? Nothing. Is it really that bad? See, it is something. I'll get over it. It's not even anything noteworthy. I've just been feeling a little on edge lately. Anyway, we don't need to talk about it. Well, I just felt that I needed to bring it up. It's not like I really care or anything. Aw, man. I'm the last one here again. Well, he just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination, starting this club and still trying to make time for piano. Well, maybe not determination, but I guess passion. It motivates me to work hard for the festival and, right. I forgot, about that, Natsuki. We were all talking yesterday and, well, we decided that we would like to support the festival as well. However, I understand how you feel about not wanting this club to change. I think we all kind of feel that way, so as long as we're working together, this club will never become something we don't want. Also, if you help us out with the festival, then I'll buy you a new manga. Sorry, that last part was really funny. Look, I did some thinking about yesterday. I was a little more hostile than I meant to be. I guess I really felt threatened or something. But I know this is something we're doing together. Another new member won't hurt as long as they're cool. I guess another girl would be nice this time. But more importantly, I would hate to see the event suck just because I chose to back out. I'm a pro, you know. So I'm gonna help too, and we'll make sure it's done right. Thank goodness. Isn't that great, Monica? Monica? Yeah, that's wonderful. It wouldn't be the same without you, Natsuki. It's like she was super hoping that she would like leave the club or something. Anyway, what do you want to do today? I was thinking we could... we already have plans today. If that's so, Yuri. That's correct. He's already engaged in the novel that we're reading together. Aren't you glad? I've already gotten him into literature, Monica. I suppose. I was just... Actually, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't. You guys can do whatever you want. Yes. Thank you for understanding, Monica. Jesus Christ. She's too creepy. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. If there's one thing that can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then I'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long leg, Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. That's okay. You stay here. It won't take long. To me, that sounds like she's gonna cut herself again. Pitcher in hand, Yuri hurries out of the classroom. Did Yuri leave you again? Oh, it wasn't like that this time. She's just filling up the water pitcher to make tea. Oh, okay. Sorry for misunderstanding. 10 minutes pass. Yuri said it won't take long. Is something holding her up? Wait. No. Let's see. Yeah, no, we definitely seen it. Yeah. Is something holding her up? I'm bored just waiting here, so I decided to go look after her. Let's see. The most logical place for Yuri to be would be the nearest water fountain. I start heading down the hallway. What's that noise? It's coming from around the corner. It sounds like breathing. A sharp inhale, like someone's sucking the air through their teeth. Are they in pain? I reach the corner and peer around it. Yuri? Yeah, again. We've already seen this. We've already seen... Why is this happening again? Kia! Oh my... That actually scared the crap out of me. Oh my god. Wait. How did I... Sorry. I just had a really weird deja vu. Yeah, me too. I was like the dialogue seemed like the same and everything. This hasn't happened before or anything, right? My head has been a little fuzzy lately. I hope it hasn't really been showing or anything. I would hate for you to think I'm weird just after we started spending time together. I mean, everyone has a few unusual things about them. But expressing those things so soon after meeting someone is usually seen as inappropriate or unlikable. At least that's what I've discovered. When I was a bit younger, I think I would come on really strongly and get a little too intense. It made people not want to be around me. So I started hating those things about myself. My obsession with certain hobbies. And the way I can't control myself when I get too excited about something. So, I eventually stopped trying to talk to people. If nobody could ever like me for the things that matter most to me, then it's just easier if I close myself off. But recently, something's been wrong. I don't know what it is. But every time we come to the club, my heart starts going crazy. Like it's going to rip out of my chest. It overwhelms me with energy and emotions that I can't let out. It's been making me do weird things. I don't know why it's happening. Is it just me? Or has Monica been acting a little off lately? She's always been a sweetheart ever since I've joined this club. But recently, I've been feeling something sharp whenever she's around. I'm not crazy, right? Please tell me I'm not. I can't say anything before because she's always listening. But finally, we're alone. Can we just stay here for a while? Yeah. I just want to stay here. Just the two of us. We can stay here until the club ends. Why is her eye look like really freaky for a sec? And then we'll have the club room all to ourselves. Nobody to interfere with our reading time. Nobody to make me feel like stabbing myself in the throat. Oh, what's happening right here? That was a joke. Just a joke. I do like knives though. It sounds strange, but wouldn't you understand if you've never seen how beautiful they can be? I have an idea. Why don't you come to my house sometime? I can show you my collection. I've gotten them all from various artisans. I make sure to give them all their fair share of use. Why is Monica appearing? I don't want to get lonely, or I don't want them to get lonely or anything. Nobody deserves to be lonely. Nobody. And that's why I'm so happy you joined the literature club. Now we don't need to be lonely anymore. Because we have each other. Every day. That's all we need. You know what? Let's quit the literature club. There's no need for us to be around Monica's slimy tongue anymore. Not to mention that other pathetic child. We can walk home together every day after school. And read together. Eat together. Sleep together. Doesn't that sound perfect? It's everything we could ever want. Isn't that why you joined this club in the first place? It's almost like it was fate. Fate that we would meet each other. And now, Monica, you're getting in the way. I could barely even read. And now that we get the happy ending that I patiently waited years for, will you do that wish? Will you do that with me? Will blah 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 glitch out text. Okay, we'll just go through this again and then I'll end the episode. Freaking, this thing's been weird. Okay, we'll go with Monica first. Don't say I didn't warn you. Cool, it looks like this won't take long. I'm not going to read another one of your Yuri suck-up poems. But I'm still going to make you read mine. There's a reason. I really wish I didn't have to do this. But unfortunately, I don't have much of a choice. Just read it carefully, okay? Then you could go away. Nani? I can't read anything. What's going on? Oh, that took a while. This isn't a poem. I don't know how else to bring this up, but there's been something I've been worried about. Yuri has been acting kind of strange lately. You've only been here a few days, so you may not know what I mean, but she's not normally like this. She's always been quiet and polite and attentive, things like that. Okay, this is really embarrassing, but I'm forcing myself to suck it up. The truth is, I'm really worried about her. But if I try talking to her, she'll just get mad at me again. I don't know what to do. I think you're the only person that she'll listen to. I don't know why, but please try to do something. Maybe you can convince her to talk to a therapist? I've always wanted to try to be better friends with Yuri, and it really hurts me to see this happening. I know I'm going to hate myself later for admitting that, but right now I don't care. I just feel so helpless. So please, see if you can do something to help. I don't want anything bad to happen to her. I'll just make you cupcakes if I have to. Just please, try to do something. As for Monica, I don't know why, but she's been really dismissive about this. It's like she just doesn't want, it's like she just wants us to ignore it. So I'm mad at her right now, and that's why I'm coming to you about this. Don't let her know I wrote this. Just pretend like I gave you a really good poem, okay? I'm counting on you. Thanks for reading. Dang, dude. It's like a cry for help. It's so sad. But so sweet. Oh, did the game crash? Nope. Nope. Why would I think the game crashed? I changed my mind. Ignore everything you just read. There's no point in trying to do anything. It's Yuri's own fault that she's so unlikable. Can you hear me? If you would just spend more time with Monica, all these problems would go away. Yuri and I are too messed up for someone as wonderful as you. Just think of Monica from now on. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. Just Monica. What the frick is this game? Just Monica. Okay, Yuri, what's up? I'm prepared for the worst. Finally! Yuri holds my palm to her face and takes a deep breath. I love it. I love everything about it. I want to take this home. Will you let me keep it? Please? Sure, I don't care. You're too nice to me. I've never met someone as nice as you. I could die. Not really, but I just don't know how to describe it. It's okay to be feeling this way, right? It's not bad, right? Yuri holds my palm to her chest. I'm going to take this home with me and keep it in my room. I hope that makes you feel good when you, I hope that it makes you feel good when you think about me having it. I'll take good care of it. You could read that yourself. I'm not dirtying my mouth. I want to wash my mouth with soap afterwards, okay? I'll give myself paper cuts so your skin oil enters my bloodstream. You can have my poem too. Besides, after you read it, I know you're already gonna want to keep it. Here, take it. I can't wait any longer. Hurry, read it. Ba-ba-da-ba-da. Oh, this, whatever. Is that pee on this and blood? It's like piss and blood. Ugh. I actually feel really like weird right now. Okay, you know what? Frick this. Oh my god! Oh god, I hate this game. I hate it. Do you like it? I wrote it for you. I'm literally like getting like chills. Frickin' Christ. I wrote it for you. In case you couldn't tell, this poem is about... You know, I said I was prepared for anything, but I really wasn't. This game really screws with you. More importantly, I've endowed it with my scent. See, aren't I the most thoughtful person in the club? I think I'm going to vomit. You said it, girl, not me. Okay. Ultimate question, guys. Yes or no? Yes or no? You know what? No. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Why is there... That makes... Why are her hands bloody? That doesn't make sense. Okay, everyone. It's time to figure out the festival preparations in the next episode. See you guys later. Hope you enjoyed.